I tie my laces and walk adjacent to Father's patience. Right next to Satan, the sin lies that come me Raymond. Can't grow complacent, my heart is racing, the Lord is waiting. I follow in his footsteps, it's not complicated. I've been living in
We are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Israel United in Christ is a nonviolent, Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat, as stated in Leviticus 5:1.
Christ. Yeah, that's right. I said Christ. I see Christ in you. You're my brother.
You are now tuned in to Truth Be Told.
I seem all my bros to be better than me. Truth be told.
You are now tuned in to Truth Be Told.
This is what we must do to avoid envy. Truth be told. Truth be told. And blacks and Hispanics are family. Truth be told. Truth be told. I just pray you see Christ when you see me. Truth be told. Truth be told.
These men spoke wisdom because they understood the scriptures. Read.
A lot of people in that stronghold, and again, that's why communities are in the shape that they're in because of sin.
Yeah, when we bring out Christ is black, people say color don't matter, but yet they ride into the movie theaters on elephants with kente cloths because of a black superhero, but the color of Christ
All
don't matter.
scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness.
That hidden ones because our people don't know that we're the Israelites according to the Bible.
See that? So once you apply all of this, that's what's gonna make you perfect. So you can be perfect.
You're now tuned in to Truth Be Told.
Shalom. Most High in Christ bless. You are now tuning into Truth Be Told DC. Broadcasting live. Be sure to tune in every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to hear the truth according to the Bible. Hosted by IUIC DC. For music, clothing, and instruments of learning, visit originalroyalty.com and israelunite.org. Shalom.
IUIC TV.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Shalom, fam. Welcome back to Truth Be Told DC. I'm Officer Matthew. To my left,
Officer Phinehas.
Officer Mendel.
To my right,
Officer Micah.
So how y'all doing, man? You know, we in the Feast of Dedication. I tell you what, man.
It's a feast.
Man.
Oh, praise the
We had a good time, man.
Yeah, we did, man.
Beautiful.
Kicking it off.
Yeah.
Celebrate the Feast of Dedication, be in the spirit, man.
Right, rededicating the temple. You know, there's a lot of things that get cleansed, and don't just think that, you know, the temple today is us. So, matter of fact, give me 1 Corinthians 3:16 real quick, because we rededicating the temple from Greek influence and pollutions, but we got to look at it. We got them Greek influences in our temples. You know, lasciviousness, covetousness, lust. Read that.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16.
Uh-huh.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
You what?
That ye are the temple of God.
Right, so we don't have our temple no more, so we are now the temple of God. Come on.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
Mm-hmm.
If any man defile the temple of God.
Right, we pull that out. We talking about brothers smoking, access, and drinking and all that, but you defile your temple with the ways and fashions of this world as well. Come on.
Him shall God destroy.
Right, so we don't want to be destroyed. So during this season, this purging and rededicating the temple, let's make sure, folks, that we rededicate our temple. So let's go ahead and pull up some pictures real quick from the event. You know, it was a lovely event, brothers and sisters. You know, everybody just, you know, dressed nice in order.
Yep.
You know, getting served by the heathen. You know, all praise to the Most High.
IT team setting up.
Look, the sisters on security, making sure ain't nobody getting up in there. You know, checking black folk tickets, because you know how we do. They all praises.
Yeah, black people like to recycle tickets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sis Michelle, that's my girl. See everybody looking nice. The newlyweds. So look at that. Young sister studying. Breaking news. What? Matter of fact, do we got a video as well?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what we got.
See how we keep the feast.
Right. Let's see this thing. Check out this video, man. Shout out to the video team, too, put together this thing with haste, man. On the fly.
All praise to the Most High.
You know, we went out, you know, celebrated the feast, had a real good time, man. So let's go ahead and roll that video, man, that little clip.
Yes, we live at the wick of a candlestick. Let it in big panels with surgeon electric. Circus ain't switching it. Off, no controlling this. City, we can't be hit. Overload, oh no, can't go hard enough. Get up and still run up. Rambo, you slow, then who would you trust? Would you run up? My car, would you summon up? We no joke, no puns, no pawns. No smoke that you want with us. Your chances ain't send us none. Smelling at the ass now. You don't measure up because you not one of us. You don't measure up because you not one of us. Our power you can range, just don't measure in a God. Our power you can range, just don't measure in a God. Man, oh man, that thing was straight fire, man.
So, good job on it. Again, shout out to the video team, man. Shout out to the video team.
Shout out to the band, too.
Yeah, oh, man. That Face the East band, that's something. That's something that's hot right there. So, definitely looking forward to getting that on original royalty, man. That's old DC flavor, some go-go for you folks out there. All praise to the Most High, man. Putting the spirit on the brothers to put the band together.
Yes, sir.
So, that thing was a lovely thing. So, let's go ahead and let's get into some of this stuff, man. We got some wild news out here. Let's open up with that thing out there, that spice.
Yeah.
Down there in Florida. This for all you weed smokers out there, man. This thing's some crazy stuff right here, man.
We ain't talking about paprika.
Yeah, nah, we ain't talking about throwing, yeah. What the? This thing jacking people up. Y'all got it? Yeah. Pull that up.
Please zoom in.
We got that? No, we ain't got to play the video. We're going to read this. Well, I guess we could play the video. That's why the scripture, you got to leave these things alone, man.
Newsbreak. 40 hospitalized for severe bleeding after taking spice in Florida. Leave that spice alone. Florida, let me read the caption. Florida poison control. 40 hospitalized for severe bleeding after taking spice in Hillsborough County.
Morning in America has this very unique opportunity. When you actually go to the root of what people need, that hope, that's something that you can get hooked on. I want people to get hooked on Morning in America.
And now a serious warning tonight from Florida Poison Control. Dozens of people have been rushed to the hospital after smoking synthetic marijuana, also known as spice. Justin Schechter is live outside Tampa General Hospital for us tonight. And Justin, some of these patients could be fighting for their lives.
That's right, Keith. Good evening to you. It is never a good idea to experiment with an illegal synthetic drug. Like you mentioned, this is really serious. A local poison control expert tells 8 on Your Side the bleeding caused by smoking this spice is so severe, some patients may not survive. Tonight, Hillsborough County emergency rooms are on high alert.
We have already notified the ERs. What we want to do is get the message out to the public that this stuff is out there.
A spike in patients are needing to be hospitalized after smoking spice, according to the Florida Poison Information Center.
The issue is that they never know what they're getting.
The center's managing director in Tampa, Alfred Alegwas, says at least 40 sick patients purchased a synthetic drug locally that's contaminated with something, causing sudden, severe, and potentially life-threatening bleeding.
So if you happen to catch yourself shaving, that you know how that you usually clot within a minute or two, it would bleed for hours.
Back in 2018, Alegwas says one person from the Tampa area died during a spice outbreak across several states that poisoned more than 300 people. No reported deaths during this outbreak that is so far contained to Hillsborough County. But Alegwas says some patients have left the hospital only to return.
We have to make sure that the patients have an adequate supply of the antidote when they get discharged, because it's also very expensive, and that they follow up with their doctors, because we've had some patients that have signed themselves out against medical advice and then re-presented at an emergency room even worse than they were before.
And we're told these poison patients are not just noticing symptoms from a cut. I'm told they're also bleeding from the nose or gum and when they go to the bathroom. Reporting in Tampa, I'm Justin Schechter, 8 on Your Side.
So these brothers want to mess around and get high, and now they peeing out blood.
It's
Damn.
like internal bleeding.
Damn, get Ciroc 21 real quick. 1 and 2. That's crazy right there. You know, you bleeding, you going to the bathroom bleeding. Ah, damn.
Whew.
Gotta leave it alone, fellas. Leave it alone, man. Read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 21 and verse 2.
Uh-huh.
Flee from sin as from the face of a serpent.
Right, because what's the point of a snake? It's going to bite you and put you to death. Come on.
For if thou comest too near it, it will bite thee.
Damn, now you went and got too near to the spice and got bit. Now you got eternal bleeding. Going back to the hospital. Come on.
The teeth thereof are as the teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men.
And that's the whole point. You think about just your body getting sick, but that's your soul on the line. Read.
All iniquity is as a two-edged sword. The wounds thereof cannot be healed.
Don't swords cause bleeding? It says, read that again. It said the what? The wounds what?
All iniquity is as a two-edged sword.
Uh-huh.
The wounds thereof cannot be healed.
See that? Now these people can't even get their bodies healed because they was in the midst of sin. It ain't no joke out here, man. The Lord ain't playing these last days. We got brothers in the body spotting chariots left and right. The military, goddamn Space Force. What else they got going on? Declassifying stuff. They putting out all these alien invasion movies and shows. We don't have time to be playing. I think some heavy stuff. You want to say something, Officer Mendel?
Yeah, I wanted to say that a lot of times foreign countries, both ways will use drugs as a biological warfare. So like the United States, I think it was Great Britain that used to send opioids into China. And now you got China sends fentanyl here to America. I'm not sure if this particular drug, where it comes from or whatever, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like a lot of times wars are silent. You know, countries have wars and they'll do things, send different things back to attack, use it to attack the people. Like that fentanyl comes from China. That's being sent over here.
And that fentanyl is FDA approved too. On their website. Yeah, fentanyl is FDA approved.
Yeah, I thought that was just in Baltimore with the go slow sign. Damn. That stuff right there, that sign, I couldn't believe that sign. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send that over real quick while we on the subject of that, because in the mockery that they do, man, it's just, it really pisses you off. Like they got on the sign, they got a black fist at the bottom talking about Baltimore power, be more power. While they telling you how to safely use
fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Drug.
Not
here you go.
get off of it. You know, this the kind of stuff that we out here teaching against. These people are not set up to coddle us or to be our friends, man. Friends don't send illegal synthetic opium into your community. Pull that up there. Watch this. Did it come through? Okay, all praises. So this thing right here this is some sad stuff, and this is what we up against. So the scripture said we're going to be hated of the world. You know, when you out here trying to repair this kind of stuff, that right there is super evil. Zoom in at the bottom right, though. Let's read it first, though. Let's read the precept pack for using fentanyl. It says, carry...
GoSlow.org.
Oh, what? It's a website?
GoSlow.org. They got a whole organization. Damn. Go slow. Fentanyl is here. Have a plan.
Not the famine is coming, have a plan. Fentanyl is here, have a plan.
Step number 1, carry naloxone.
Okay, IT.
Come on, man. Number 2, go slow. 3, never use alone.
So you got to get a stopwatch and a buddy with you. Okay.
2 are better than 1. Damn. Number 4, if you must use alone, have someone check on you.
So you're going to have another a drug addict check on you. Come on, man. This is just, it's laughable how they just mocking us. Come on.
Number 5, talk to friends and family what to do if you overdose.
Not talk to your family about setting up a will, who's going to get your items and things like that when you die. You just say, look, if I overdose here, you can have my stem. What is going on here?
Number 6, test for fentanyl.
Huh?
And remember to call 911.
Don't do that first when you come across it. Now, look, let's zoom in on that. Be more power.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the mockery here.
And get the article queued up. Be more power.
They got blackface. That was a symbol of strength and unity and solidarity. Now they got it talking about how to use fentanyl soulfully.
That's usually how when they fall out on the ground, their arm is up like this.
Yeah. Nah, but I mean, that stuff is sad, man.
Hey,
Let's get the article up.
Super evil. That's the people who y'all trust in. Yeah, FDA. We're gonna read the URL too. They can't say it's fake news. Ain't no fact checking this.
Y'all got it?
Hey, zoom. Can we get a zoom in on the URL so they can see what side it's coming from? Nah, in the bar. Yep, in the address bar. Is that possible? Nope. All right. So y'all see, this is FDA.com from FDA.gov, excuse me, an official website of the United States government.
What?
An official website of the United States government.
Come on.
Accidental exposure to fentanyl patches continue to be deadly to children. Now scroll to the bottom. Let's see who these patches are coming from. All the last one.
Why they got this white guy with glasses on with this Albert Einstein mustache? Like, he's the demographic that's using this.
Fentanyl patch safety from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. So this is where the people in Baltimore are getting their drugs from.
No, now they about to get paid. So they get paid on the black market, then they come in with this FDA stuff and they getting paid out the front and back door. That's all. This is a total racket.
Yep. Scroll down to the last one that says have naloxone and learn how to use it. That's what we want. All the way in the bottom. Here we go. Have naloxone and learn how to use it. Fentanyl, like all opioids, should be stored securely.
So now you got to have a gun vault for your fentanyl. That's what they telling you.
If you have naloxone, tell your family about it. And keep naloxone in a place where family, friends, and close contacts can easily get it in an emergency.
Don't tell them to send you the no, that's alcohol now. Don't tell them to send you to rehab. There you go. Come on.
And keep naloxone in a place where family, friends, and close contacts can easily get it in an emergency.
But see, they talking like this is supposed to be a Band-Aid for when you overdose. Like when this Negro overdose, I got some fentanyl patches in the cabinet. Just put one of them on me and I'll be good.
Right,
what
but
the hell is that?
They got this sophisticated plan laid out, but the people that are on it, most of the brothers and sisters honestly can't even read.
They can't.
Like this stuff, man, this is some evil stuff. So they write this stuff up to people that could go on the website so you can think that the government cares about them shooting up Negroes with drugs.
You shouldn't even need the naloxone. Why y'all giving people a fentanyl patch? They're literally giving the poison and the cure.
It ain't even a cure. It's the illusion of a cure.
Yeah, so-called
Understand
cure.
that thing. That thing
Cure.
crazy.
I thought both of them was drugs.
They both drugs, yeah.
So what the hell is that? I'm gonna treat a drug with another drug.
What to do if a child is exposed to fentanyl? If you suspect a child has been exposed to a fentanyl patch, which people have in their house, use naloxone if you have it. Call 911 and seek emergency medical help immediately.
How about just get the damn fentanyl out your house?
Right.
But that just shows that they've been trying to kill us for a long time. You know, when you look at even in a lot of the movies where how the CIA would, what was the movie, American Gangster with Denzel Washington?
Yep.
How they showed how the military was flying in heroin. And then a lot of people in the 90s, early 90s, late 80s, what was his name? The real Rick Ross, not the rapper, but the actual Rick Ross. How the
that
CIA,
was his name?
Free Will.
Yeah, Free Will Rick Ross. How the CIA was connected to him, helped bringing in the crack to destroy the communities. So this latest thing with the fentanyl is just another ploy to destroy the Israelite. That's all it is.
Right. They got these instructions. We're going to get the instructions to help our people. Get Proverbs 4 and 13. And we're going to read down the 18.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 4 and verse 13.
Listen to this.
Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
You at 4? Proverbs 4 and 13? Yeah.
The book of Proverbs chapter 4 and 13.
Uh-huh.
Take fast hold of instruction.
It says do what?
Take fast hold of instruction.
Come on.
Let her not go.
Right, so those are the instructions that we need to keep. Not the instructions on fentanyl and patches and Noxalone and all that. That's foolishness, man. Come on.
Keep her.
Do what?
Keep her.
Uh-huh.
For she is thy life.
Right, the instructions of this Bible is our life. Come on.
Enter not into the path of the wicked.
Right, so we don't want to go down to the path of the wicked. That's what's going on with our brothers and sisters out there on that fentanyl. Come on.
And go not in the way of evil men.
Do what?
Go not in the way of evil men.
Come on.
Avoid it.
Do what?
Avoid it.
So we got to avoid these things, these pitfalls that set up in our community. I know it's tough because they set the snare and the trap so right. They get the jobs out. They get the hope out. They get the fathers out of the house. Then they bring in the drugs and guns. They organize the gangs and all that. Don't get it twisted. They behind all that. Read. Come on.
Pass not by it. Turn from it
Mm-hmm.
and pass away.
Come on.
For if they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
It says, they sleep not except they done mischief. So somebody couldn't sleep till they got that FDA website up to show you how to use Noxalone and make it seem as if it's okay to use fentanyl. Come on.
And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Right. So in order for this man to get a good night's sleep, he need you, brothers and sisters, to fall to one of his devices.
Damn.
Whether it's the fentanyl, porn. What else he got? He got
There's many traps.
right. There's so many traps you can't even name them.
Many traps.
His politics. Come on.
For they eat the bread of wickedness.
They do what?
They eat the bread of wickedness.
Ain't it a saying, you are what you eat? Come on, man. Read it again for the people.
For they eat the bread of wickedness.
Right. He got a box of wicked, when not box of Wheaties in the morning. He got the devil on his slam dunking. Come on.
And drink the wine of violence.
They drink the wine of violence, man. This is let you know the nature of these people. Come on.
But the path of the just is as the shining light.
Right, but the path of the just is as a shining light. Come on.
That shineth more and more unto the perfect day.
Right, so that's what our job is, to go out there and be that light that Christ told us to be. Y'all want to say something on that? Or we moving on to the next articles? We got a good amount to cover.
On to the bishop. The bishop that's on here, the Catholic bishop.
Oh yeah, damn.
Hey, because that go right to the power. What did it say? Read that last part in Proverbs. It said, "His powers is what? The evil."
For they eat the bread of wickedness.
Eat the bread of wickedness. See that thing?
And drink the wine of violence.
Yeah. Hey, then put up. This is the wickedness right here. Put up their article with the bishop. Well, they decided to strip him with his power. All it was the devil making out with the devil.
Right. Their whole thing satanic.
The Catholic Church is the most satanic organization.
Hell
on
yeah,
the earth.
with all them damn idolatrous customs up in that thing.
Pedophilia and everything else.
Scroll down.
RT News. Bishop stripped of powers after marrying satanic erotica writer.
Yeah, this dude went way. He said, man, this is right down my alley, man. They said we worshiping all these idols in the church. I feel we fit right in.
That wasn't Frank and Murray in that picture.
Uh-huh.
That was that funk.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? The Spanish Catholic Church has formally stripped the country's youngest bishop of his powers, months after he resigned from his clerical post to marry a transgressive author of erotica whose works contain satanic references.
What is a transgressive? What is that? Aggressive transgender? What the hell is that?
I don't know. Look it up.
Somebody got to look
up the word, man.
We got to find out what that is, man. I don't know what that is.
They come up with some stuff.
I don't know. I heard of progressive, so I know when you push that gay stuff and you with LBGT, you're progressive. So I don't know what
somebody got to
is.
define that.
So what is
never
somebody
heard
that's
that.
pushing transgenders or something?
Transgressive. I don't know. Man.
Look it up. Pull it up, man. Because we got a couple of different articles where Esau is just vile, and they just doing all types of vile perverseness in the earth.
Like Bishop says, it's not a common Negro word right there. Transgressive, involving a violation of accepted or imposed boundaries, especially those of social acceptability. Her experiences of transgressive love with both sexes.
That's some wild stuff right there.
Overlapping others uncomfortably.
Did they have a picture of the Pope or whatever?
Relating to fiction, cinematography, or art in which orthodox cultural, moral, and artistic boundaries are challenged by the representation of unconventional behavior and the use of experimental forms.
So it's like somebody that's making, in this particular case, somebody that is an author of erotica works. They trying to make it like it's a norm.
Normal, right.
It's norm. It's common. It's acceptable.
No, but
it's not a taboo.
Yeah, go to the article. But we're going to show you a scripture, but this is the norm for the so-called white man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, why? Yeah, Hebrews.
In a statement issued on Saturday, the Spanish Episcopal Conference said that Xavier Novell, once a high-profile bishop in the Salsana diocese, had forfeited his clerical privileges and powers. After marrying novelist Silvia Caballó in a civil ceremony in Barcelona last month. Citing canon law, the SEC, a collection of bishops from dioceses across the country, noted that Novell was now prohibited from exercising any of the rights and duties inherent to the episcopal office and cautioned that other possible consequences could follow. Although Novell has been allowed to retain his status as a bishop, he cannot conduct any of the functions and roles related to the position, such as administering the sacraments.
Ain't none of them doing that. Ain't nothing sacred about that garbage that they doing.
Or engaging in any teaching activity, whether public or private.
Right, yeah. What the hell is that? Now, let's see. Let's go to this Hebrews real quick, because that transgressive and all that. Yeah, we gotta get old boy Hebrews 12, man. 16.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 12, and verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator.
Oh, any what?
Any fornicator.
This man his whole thing is about fornicating, sexually, and most importantly, spiritually. What this man is about. Come on.
Or profane person.
Or what?
Profane person.
Let's look up profane for the people. Let's look up profane, because this is going to go right in the same vein as that transgressive. This guy right here, it just
right
fits his MO.
Article, right into the next
Holy,
article.
Yeah, we're going to pull up that profane. Get that up on the screen so people can see that.
Profane, relating or devoted to that which is not sacred or biblical.
So the white man's religion is inherently satanic. That's what
yeah.
that's telling. It says related or devoted to that which is not sacred or biblical, secular rather than religious. That's why this
like Christianity
man is full of covetousness,
worldly,
right?
Non-religious, earthly, unsanctified, unconsecrated, unhallowed.
That's the man. So now it makes sense about seeing he married a transgressive novel writer.
Hell yeah. Hey, because remember the Catholic Church, they had, remember, a lot of these holidays they were actually pagan customs.
Right.
They brought it into the Catholic Church so they can bring pagans into the church.
Right.
Because it was about getting money.
Right.
Hey, segue right into the next article about Esau being a profane person.
And all them holidays all include orgies. That's all they cared about.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
all the time.
Right into the
just
next
like the Christmas season. It was naked naked Christmas carols and all that.
Yep.
Put up the next article. Come on, man, pull up the article.
I don't know what's worse, transgressive or... Never mind.
Zoom in. Hey, and I think it's a video, too.
Finally.
25
strong orgies allowed as New Zealand lightens COVID restrictions.
25
Esau
strong
happy
orgies.
about that shit. Esau excited.
New Zealand's prime minister.
Hey, this is the whole reason why they was protesting against the COVID restrictions.
Hold on, that's the prime minister? Go ahead and read that.
New Zealand's prime minister, Jacinda Ardern, has given the go-ahead for sex parties of up to 25 people as part of the newly relaxed COVID-19 restrictions.
You see that thing? This is like a normal custom. This is a normal. Hey, I think the video is her talking.
based on a traffic light system.
Red light, green light. God. Front door, back door. Damn.
Brown door. While explaining some of the finer details of the system, Arden did not forget about the more amorous Kiwis. I can confirm that Tinder liaisons have reopened. She stated, adding, it's not strictly embedded in the traffic light system, but it is a given. Up to 25 actually in a red area. Dog.
These Europeans, baby. Europeans. Esau. All the way.
Yeah,
hey,
hold
give
on,
us a video, man.
What
What's the video?
What's going on, man?
Nasty Edomites.
This
I
is
can
sick
confirm that Tinder liaisons have reopened.
Great news for my friend.
It's not strictly embedded in the traffic light system, but it is a given. Up to 25 actually in a red area.
Well,
No, stop. No, we are going no further on that line of questioning. Prime Minister, moving things on.
Wow.
That's the Prime Minister talking like that, man.
That's showing you what we underneath of, though. That's going crazy right now.
That's the Prime Minister talking like
the
that.
leader of the country. That's crazy.
Talking
right
about orgies. That is, we are literally at the bottom.
Wow. Hey, don't forget to put up the other one, man. The other one where it's this pedophiles. Where they at? What's this other article? Esau going at it again. Pedophile CNN producer.
Damn.
Esau
CNN.
going at it again.
Where's it at?
Yeah, he
You
on
got it?
there.
All right, put that thing up. Put that thing
He
up.
was boys with the governor's brother.
Like we read earlier in Hebrews, man, Esau is a profane person. They ain't right, bro. And that's one of the reasons why there's so many traps in Babylon the Great, because Esau has put out so many things that's gotten our people caught up into many different activities. Religion is one of the major things.
Yeah. And that's all fornication right there.
Yeah.
That's why it's so lewd in the church. You go to the church now, man. That thing crazy.
Y'all got it? Scroll up. Look at the picture. Up. Picture. That's your boy. What's his name? Como? Is that him?
That's the one with the rapist governor. That's the brother of the governor.
I think the one with the little doll baby. Is
No, the one with the holding the little doll baby. That's the pedophile. The one in the background is the
both of them
brother
pedophiles.
of Andrew Cuomo.
And then, so both of their brothers just got messed up for sexual stuff, right?
Right.
The
Every
Cuomo
beast
brothers.
cleaved to his like, man.
So now you're seeing with the pedophiles. So that's letting you know that that's something going on up in
You
there.
hanging out with that dude, you ain't know he was a pedophile, man. Come on, Slim.
I think he was like an organizer, a ring
Nah,
leader or
this
something.
dude's a trainer. Just
Damn.
roll on
yeah,
down.
He trained him.
Listen
Look
to
at the title.
Pedophile. CNN producer boasts he trained 7-year-old girls in sexual subservience.
That dude's sick, man. That's nasty, man.
Boasted. Hold on, zoom in on this tweet.
That's why, you know what I'm saying, we be telling, that's why the leaders be telling, hey, sisters, be mindful of your surroundings. Be circumspect, because sex trafficking, the slave trade, that thing has been big business for Esau for hundreds of years. Why do we think that they gave that thing up?
Right.
They really haven't.
No.
And people, women, a lot of women and girls go missing all the time.
That's why we encourage sisters that they got to do their shopping, do it during the daylight, man, because they're grabbing people left and right.
Just did the math. We have, count them, 4 stories about people abusing kids today. 3 up now. If we're society's mirror, you people suck. CNN producer John Griffin trained girls as young as 7 in his home to be sexually subservient via sessions of spanking.
In his own damn home, though. In the privacy of his home.
And cock worship.
Damn.
But you know what, though? I had a little short video of Pompeii. These people, man, used to put penises on everything, man.
According to recently unsealed court documents. So they've been you. There's a natural wanton whore at the core of any female, whether she knows it or not, Griffin reportedly told an alleged mother of one girl. One of the big lies of this society is that women are delicate, innocent angels, and they are, in actuality, naturally the dirtiest sluts possible.
Hey, see, this is Esau's theory though. These are high profile money Edomite men,
and this is a liberal at that.
Yep.
You know, a lot of times they use that pedophilia to control those people. So when you look at that news that you have, the reason why you get the lies and things like that, because those people have to conform to, because they got dirt on them like that. You know what I mean? Because if they let that stuff out, they go to jail.
That's why nobody gonna get locked up in that Maxine. That the broad that was whatever her name is, that trial that's going on. She not gonna get locked up. The Epstein mistress, she not gonna get locked up because the people judging the matter were clients of Epstein.
And they got a lot of ties.
And they got files
to
on all
government
their
officials.
asses.
Government officials.
No, they got them files. Say, oh, you gonna lock me up? Oh, okay.
all
Then there's at least a trove of footage of them with little boys and girls, man. Go back there. We finished with that article?
In every metric, Griffin reportedly persuaded some of the parents to engage in sessions directly and touch their own naked children. He faces at least 10 years in prison.
This dude only getting 10 years?
Was suspended by the network last week. Back in 2010, Griffin slammed the lack of reporting on sexual abuse of minors, saying, "If we're society's mirror, you people suck."
That's how they do. That's how they do, man.
Man, the madness, man. This Babylon the Great gots to fall, bro. Like this dude, he's only one of the many. And remember, these are Edomite men that's making a lot of money. They have a lot of influence and power, and they do all of this stuff.
And you think he was the only one at CNN doing that?
Exactly.
He the only one in that big ass network?
Because remember, the title said he was boasting about it.
Right.
So that means he was comfortable enough with openly boasting about it, which means he probably got other men up in there involved.
From CNN.
And I wouldn't be surprised if women be doing they be having them little like the Epstein case.
Yeah.
She was involved in all of that too, because it's
was.
money.
Right.
It's big money.
Man, them people some sick people, man.
Yep. Hey, going right into the next article about Babylon and their profaneness. All this is about Esau. What's that article?
Yeah, pull that thing up, man.
The madness. See, this is another trap. How people get caught up in this. Hey, remember, Esau was pushing the LGBT stuff, right?
Yep.
Now you got our people all caught up in the midst of this, and they openly do this because like you say, officer. Like you say, officer, but remember back in the day, back in like the early '80s,
right?
That stuff wasn't out in the open like that.
Yeah, you was getting beat down coming out there talking that foolishness.
That LGBT has grown in power,
they beating other people down
now.
now.
Yeah, now they free to do this type of
Crazy.
stuff.
Roll the picture down a little bit. So that right there, evidently the sister thought that was a dude, ended up being a woman.
Yeah, let's read it.
So
the one on the right is a dude. No, it's a dude, but it's a woman that made the transgressive switch.
Yeah.
It's like car insurance.
Hey, so you sisters getting caught
No,
up.
that's a broad on the right.
That right there is a girl.
Yeah,
Y'all
scroll on
sisters
down.
getting caught
now
up.
she got caught. Now she crying. Because she got in the club, got caught banging a tranny. So
there it is right there.
LNHH's Apple. Oh, Love and Hip Hop's Apple Watts. Her name is Apple. Left in tears after discovering boyfriend is a transgender man who used to be a woman.
Still a damn woman.
Now she's paying money to anyone who can locate his old TikTok account.
That's confusion right there. It says his old TikTok account when it's a woman.
Yeah, I was confused when I first read the article. I'm like, what the hell? Damn. Got caught up, sisters. Y'all keep on playing out there in them clubs.
Apple Watts, an urban model and rapper, is celebrated for her work in love and hip hop.
Whoredom.
Hollywood recently, the reality star took to her Instagram account and made her fans and audience acquainted with the fact that the person she has been dating was a transgender man. Apple, a supporting cast member of the Love and Hip Hop franchise, has never disclosed too much about her relationships on or off the show. Watts, a mother of 3 children.
That's why I said whoredom at the beginning. A mother of 3 children because she's a urban model and rapper. That's just hip talk for her.
Yeah. Has also never divulged any information on her first marriage.
That Bama got hair on his chest, though. Damn. Is that joint glued on
They
there?
glued that joint on there. Some taco meat.
Hey,
that's crazy right there, because you
slow.
would never know, really. I mean, you could, if you look at the face close enough, you could kind of see the female characteristics, even with the little beard. And the chest do look funny, but he got hair up on that joint.
Look, somebody I know.
Hey, you better chill, Joe.
Nate G.
Yeah, there you go right there. Got the little twist. Put it down a little bit. Got the little twist and everything. Y'all sisters keep on playing. Yeah, keep on.
Didn't know she had a bull dagger on the line. Hey, go roll back up. Didn't know he had a bull dagger.
In an interview with VH1 in 2018, Apple has stated that there is no special man or woman in her life. No more woman. I haven't been down that road since my son 5 years ago. Apple told VH1, I need to find a man. Every man I've ever had in my life has broken my heart. I need a backbone, but it's hard to find the right one because these men are so crazy. I would love to do a spinoff called Bite the Apple, where I can get to know someone. It's difficult being a stripper.
That's what an urban model is, man. She broke it down plain.
Hey, that joint crazy right
urban
here, man.
model.
She went out and found a daggone
stripper.
How you gonna find
woman.
a man and you sliding your hind parts up and down the pole? What brother gonna take you serious, man?
But now that I'm on TV, I don't know who is real or fake.
Sis,
well, she got
you
all that
fake.
damn fake stuff on her.
And she banging another woman. Don't know who real or who was fake.
A short while ago, a piece of news was going around the internet that rapper Sage the Gemini and entrepreneur Super Cent are romancing each other. Just after the news got viral, Apple came on Instagram Live and ranted about her love relationship with an unnamed guy. Soon her fans started making speculations that Apple might be hinting towards Sage the Gemini through this video. You in love? So now you in love? Apple ranted in a video. However, she came back to apologize for the unrestrained rant she made in a previous video. Diesel right there.
Hey, look, this is all crazy, man. Our people crazy.
That thing look like a straight demon, man.
But just what kind of mind you got to have to sit there and watch that show, though?
And
like, you got to really think. That show is vicious, bro.
And what man is posing like that?
Hey, Slim.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, that's because a lot of these sisters, they look for emotional, effeminate
Beta
men.
males.
So there you go. That's why. That's what you gonna get. You gonna get one of them things. You look for that effeminate, emotional. You want a man that has emotions and sympathy and can feel and relate to you. Well, there you go. You got you a bull dagger.
Take a bite. The bite of the apple.
Are we going to the main topic? We got 15 minutes.
Nah, we got another little joint before that. You know, we want to shift. We want to shift gears here a little bit. I'm gonna repost this thing down there, so we can really see how. Nah, not with the brother just yet, but just to show you, we just talking about hypocrisy, fornication, all these things that this man is. Watch this, because you know this is how people are. You know, this is who our people put their trust in. You read that Right on time. Matter of fact, let's get that in First Maccabees, right in the Feast of Dedication. So watch this. Let's get that up, what I just put up on there. So this is the people that we vote for. Yeah, so pull that up. First Maccabees 1:41. So let's get that up on the screen there. Look at your people, man. You know, that you going out there, you pulling on the levers for, you campaigning for.
Damn.
Yo vote, I voted. Look at this. No freaking surprise here.
Shocking investigation into U.S. lawmakers reveals hypocrisy and personal finance shame.
Like, shocking. It's nothing. Everybody know these people wicked and evil as hell and on the take. How you come up in the joint, you good in there, you worth $20, 30 years later, you a multi-millionaire over, you supposed to be a public servant. The hell is this? And nobody can vote none of their evil asses up out of there. It's just all a scam. So let's go ahead and read this First Maccabees 1:41, man.
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
There you go. That's the start of democracy right there. Come on.
And everyone should leave his laws.
And start conforming to theirs. Come on.
So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
And you notice when all the people come over here, they always agree, the other nations always agree to be Edomites. You see Chinese folk come over here, they wearing a three-piece suit. No longer the Kung Fu joint.
No, nope.
You know, the Buddhist wardrobe. None of that. They got, what else they got?
Indians.
Yeah, East Indians.
They be doing that?
They don't have their stuff no more, but let's roll that. Get that back on the screen, though. Get that back on the screen for us. So let's read this.
A 5-month-long insider investigation has reviewed thousands of financial disclosure reports for every sitting lawmaker in Congress. Here are some of the key findings from conflicted Congress broken down.
And nobody's gone to jail.
48 Congress members and 182 congressional staffers violated federal conflicts of interest law. 75 federal lawmakers held stocks in Moderna.
And what?
In Moderna.
That's the one bite.
Johnson & Johnson.
Second bite.
Or Pfizer in the early weeks of the pandemic.
So they got the 3 different manufacturers of the 3 different bites, and all of them got stock in that.
Because they already knew it was about to come out, and they was going to make vaccines. That was going to be
and they're going to make it law.
So they had the sports almanac.
Right.
So now people wonder, now people know why they trying to make it mandatory.
Right.
Because you got to think about it. If you got interest in that, then you turn around and make this stuff mandatory, you're going to get paid.
Why is nobody going to jail?
You're going to get, they getting paid. You know what I mean? Like, they getting paid. So it ain't, and people still catching it. So the stuff don't even work. So it's just about money.
15 lawmakers responsible for the U.S. defense policy actively invested in military contractors.
Come on, man. So they getting paid. That's your war profiteering right there.
Some environmentally minded Democrats are heavily invested in the fossil fuel industry.
You see that? They know it's a scam.
Members who run down the media were revealed to pour money into at least one of the U.S.'s largest news media or social media companies.
Hey, I want to stop at the fossil fuels because, look, you got to think about how high gas then went. Since they got this man up in there, gas is like almost tripled.
And it says heavily. That means most of their portfolio consists of these fossil fuel stocks, and gas prices have gone through the roof. So y'all out there believing in that foolishness, man, they just letting you know, man, that thing is worse than professional wrestling or soap operas, man. It's a total joke. Yeah, read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
What did the scripture say again?
Never trust thine enemy.
So they coming down there pulling up on you talking about vote for me, do this and do that. While they holding all the stocks. You know, they know about all the medicine before pandemic break out. They just happen to be invested in the companies providing a solution by coincidence. And nobody's getting locked up. Come on.
For like as iron rusted.
So like as iron rusted, come on.
So is his wickedness.
Meaning you leave iron out long enough, it's going to begin to rust. You leave the white man out long enough, The Lord is revealing them. That's what it's telling the last day. The man of sin is being revealed, man. Understand what's going on here, folks, because it don't make no damn sense. Everybody wondering why, who's causing all this confusion? Who's heaping all this dust? Who's destroying the environment? Who's polluting the water? Come on, man. Don't make no damn sense. So let's get into the let's go ahead and get into this article, man. The reason why the show title is what it is. We got some heinous things going on. Do we want to pull up the article about what took place down there in Puerto Rico? Yeah. Yeah, that thing right there was vicious. But pull up the first one though. Pull up that first one with the nurse. Let's pull that up. So we got it. Let's get that up on there. No, I think it scrolled down.
Daily Mail. I just shot my ex-girlfriend in the head. Felt like a dream. Anesthesiast reveals on Facebook Live how he murdered his former partner before shooting dead his ex-wife and killing himself.
So the girl that looks Asian, but I got us feeling she might be Jake.
That thing.
What is it at? So she could be Jake, man. The way, because when you read this, the way she was acting towards him, that's like a sister right there. You know, the heathen would probably be doing everything great. You know, oh yeah, have a great relationship. But this joint, read.
Raji Black shot his ex-girlfriend Tara LeBang, 44, on Saturday afternoon. He then started filming himself outside his ex-wife Wendy Black's home. I just shot my ex-girlfriend in the head. It felt like a dream. My ex-wife, she's next. And then I'm going to do myself, he said on Facebook Live. Wendy is seen opening the door of the home while he stood outside. He told the camera, "Oh, there's my ex-wife there," then walked inside and yelled, "Today is the day," before the foot is cut out. Police found their bodies in the home shortly afterwards. Black had put the couple's kids in the car in the driveway. They were not harmed. He ranted that he had custody disputes with both of the women. There were multiple domestic violence complaints against him from Wendy. A Baltimore anesthesiologist shot his ex-girlfriend in the head, confessed to it on Facebook Live, then murdered his wife and shot himself on Saturday in a horrifying double murder-suicide that came after years of custody battles. Raji Black, 44, was a nurse practitioner in Baltimore, Maryland, but was fired earlier this year amid a workplace dispute.
So it sounded like that brother was crazy as hell.
Brother had
he
some
got fired
issues,
from
man.
his job. He had some violence and all that stuff jumping
Yeah,
off.
it's unfortunate though, man.
Yeah, it is. Hey, but when they looked at the video, he was emotionally worked up, and I guess he was trying to say, you know, he was trying to see his kids, and he been going through this custody stuff with his ex and his girlfriend and all
Holding
this
the kids
stuff.
from him and all that.
Holding the kids from him, bro. That's why I said I don't know. I think she might be Jake, bro, because you know when you read Isaiah 3 and 16.
Yeah, but they said he had some violence problems, though, so maybe that's why they didn't want to give him the kids. I mean, I don't know. I didn't read the whole article, but just what they read.
you
he
never
might have
know.
been violent.
Yeah, 'cause they
Full
throw that
story
on.
not there.
Yeah. You know how a brother gets slammed with that.
Yep.
You know.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Haughty, meaning mean, snobbish, hateful, mean-spirited. Just evil. Read.
And walk with stretched forth necks.
Real prideful.
And wanton eyes. Walking and mincing as they go. And making a tinkling with their feet.
Hey, because remember how senior leaders brought out how in this society, in Babylon the Great, a lot of our sisters rely on Esau's system. And they will use and abuse it. Like the example that leadership brought out about if a brother, like Deacon had brought out about if a sister gets pregnant and the sister wants it, but the brother don't, she like, I'm getting it anyway, nigga, and you gonna pay for it. And then vice versa, you know what I'm saying? It's never in the brother's favor because the sisters, they will use Esau's system. And don't get me wrong.
It was creative for that.
It was creative, but it also they work against their own men.
Right.
Yeah, just like the brother that was on Eliana Van Zant when she accused him of molesting his children. And his whole life got ruined, and then she finally admitted it, and she was like, whatever.
Why didn't you fight harder?
Yeah, why didn't you fight harder?
He was a beast. I don't even know how I don't know how he contained himself. That brother had some discipline. I'm just leave it at that.
So it's a crazy story. I think it happened during this week.
Yeah, that happened a couple of days ago on Saturday.
It's just wow. It's like this dude
not too far from
literally
here.
In his mind, he actually went crazy.
Right.
In his mind, he said, look, the only way I can resolve this stress and strain is to kill them. And he actually said in the video, jail's not for me, so I'm going to kill myself too. That was his reasoning of why he killed himself.
But that just goes to show you how we've fallen. Get that Matthew 24, man, real quick. As you know, it's a sad thing. That's why it's important that we got to stand upright and stand for the laws of the Most High, because a lot of brothers coming in with them hopeless situations. The brother lost his job, so the brother was down in the dumps. Then you get in the custody battle and all that. Like, you know, we don't really know how bad it was to set the brother off, not to justify what the brother was doing, but, you know, times are evil, man. People are getting more and more evil. Read that. Yeah, I think that's what I want.
The book of Matthew, chapter
12.
24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound.
Right, because you got to think, we under the man of sin. We just read that this man eats violence or eats wickedness and drinks violence, man. So it says iniquity or sin shall abound because we under a sinful man. Come on.
The love of many shall wax cold.
You're thinking like, damn, you hitting a double murder, suicide, man. Like, what's going on in these later days, man? It's going to get much, much more evil, folks. So we got to make sure we stay in the scriptures. Pray it up, man. Study, pray, apply. We have to do it. We gotta get off. We got to get these spirits up off of us, man, because it's about to get real out here. You want to close this out, officer?
Yeah. Remember, Israel. Tune in every week. So our time will be changing a little bit. We'll let you know. We'll put out a broadcast of when the show will be actually broadcasting on YouTube or on other social media platforms. We'll let you know. But support the radio show. You can donate via PayPal at IUIC.dc@IsraelUnite.org. Also support all of the other radio shows while they out there, because eventually, man, I'm telling you, man, you see how we had that report that the internet was hacked like a week this past week. So hey,
they running their tests.
Yeah. It's not gonna be long. They're gonna shut it all down. Support the radio show.
Download them videos, man. Yep. Download the videos.
And sign up for IUIC TV on Roku and Apple devices.
With that, we say shalom, fam. Most High Christ.
Shalom. Most High Christ.
Happy feast of dedication.
Happy feast.
Happy feast.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.